Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be discussing both Bitcoin and Ethereum and see where it's going. For the short term and also the little bit longer term, right? So let's get into it. Let's take a look at what Bitcoin's doing here. So obviously we're looking on the 6 hour, guys, because 6 hours is definitely my favorite time frame because there's simply only 4 candles within a day. And you can see we've been consolidating for a while then. Right, if you consider 4 candles is a day, if we look at the daily, yeah, we have been consolidating, for quite a bit here. If you compare it, so actually let's compare it here to this consolidation, right? How long was this consolidation? Like about let's take all the way to the end here. So from the beginning to the end, it was 20 bars, right? So if we drag this to this beginning, right around here, we just crossed over like how long we've consolidated there, right? But obviously over here we consolidated a little longer. So what I do see though in the immediate term is that this is some kind of is it like a rising wedge, or is it I don't really see this as a ascending triangle, because it just doesn't have nice enough of a tops, exactly getting hit all the time. So I see this more as like some kind of bear flagging pattern, right? So where is it that you want to buy, right? Where do you want to get in if you're a buyer? Considering you cannot short, you don't have the ability to, well, you want to buy in between the 618 and the 786 area, right? Right in here. That is because, well, there's obviously support here, and you also get close to this channel. If we zoom out, you see like this channel that we have. So that's definitely a good buy, in this green box. You should definitely draw green boxes for yourself. So when it gets into a box, you know what to do. You know what action to take and what action not to take. You won't be shorting here. You won't be doing stuff like that. So yeah, definitely draw your boxes so you know what to do. Okay, obviously I need to make this a little bigger now because we might consolidate for a bit longer. But this, if it comes in this red box, I know what to do. I know to go short, right? That's why I also have this alert here and this alert to tell me kind of what to expect when it gets there, right? So that's kind of all I see on Bitcoin right now. So we can quickly take a look at, if I take a fib swing from this low here, right around to this high. Well, you see the same thing here, right? Let me actually extend this. Let's extend this a little bit. 200 is fine with me. So you see immediately that if you buy in that 618 to 786 kind of area here, 618, right, 786, you buy right here in almost the bottom here, right? And then you get a nice rally up. So just when you buy here, be very patient, right? Because it could consolidate and then it could take a little before it would take off. So and of course it can also fall through, but if you actually see candles closing under the channel, then maybe you should take your loss. But before that, it's all fine, because just looking in history here on the 6 hour, all the candles definitely closed within this channel. So if it closes below it, that wouldn't be a good sign, right? And that's on the higher time frames. Don't be looking on the hourly. You can obviously get a wick or whatever, but on the higher time frames, all right, guys? So that is then a warning sign. So that's kind of what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. Of course, if we get up here, I'm looking for a short. So let's take a look at Ethereum, all right? Ethereum looks a little bit different. Ethereum, I also have a green box here. It's also based on Fibonacci, obviously, right? So if we, let me just turn on the magnet mode here again. Take this top to the bottom to the top, right? It's once again in between the 618, 786 area, even a little lower, because you have these tops there, right? So yeah, we'll have to look for that. But here as well, guys, we have a perfect channel here forming. So it's kind of what I expect, right? That we get some kind of WXY. Well, the Y correction needs to end with an ABC, right? So and then the C will be 5 waves. So after this, you will get 5 waves going up, and the A wave, whether that was an ABC, I don't really care, or whether that is a 5 wave. You know, let's actually put this as an ABC. So just to show you that it really doesn't matter what it is, right? I mean, whether this is ABC or not, it really doesn't matter for us with what action to take. Okay, so obviously this would be a micro one then, right? So yeah, so whether this is an ABC or not, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that is what I'm looking for on Ethereum as well. So if you buy into this green zone, you can be looking to go all the way up here to about like that, you know, these tops here. Right? Obviously you have to keep these tops in mind, but you know, the channel is also important. But you know, obviously the tops are very important. So maybe you won't reach the top of the channel exactly because of the resistance here, but nonetheless you get a very nice trade, right? And obviously they can all go wrong, guys. You know, and that's what you see. I'm also live streaming sometimes on DLive, and you can actually see me do some live trades there, and you can also see that I do take losses. They're very, you know, I'm fully transparent. If I do take a loss, it doesn't matter to me. You know, if I take a loss, it's a small loss. You know, this is a relatively, so even if you think about this, right, this would be 10%, right? But or I mean, it's more like under the channel, right? So if you take it here, if it closes under the channel for some reason, like let's say you take a 6 or 5 or whatever % loss, that's not huge compared to like the gains that you will make on the next swing. Okay, so and obviously if you do take a setup like this, right, then you do have to take profit earlier than obviously like all the way up here or something, right? You do take profit. I would definitely take some profit here, right? Because of these tops, you don't know if it will just become a triple top kind of thing. And well, after that, maybe some here as well, right? You do have a little bit of resistance there. And then after that, well, then it's smooth sailing to the top. So you have 3 targets, and that's kind of how I see it on Ethereum. So that's pretty much it, guys, right, for this video. Like just a quick update on both Bitcoin and Ethereum and what I see happening to them. So yeah, also guys, join up with the CryptoPies blog where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. So obviously you guys are talking about the news. JP Morgan's quietly testing some cutting edge Ethereum privacy tech. I didn't read any of this, but you know, that's cool. So we have some news going on. XRP added on Coinbase but barely moved. No, the Coinbase effect is not over, Panman. I see what you did here. It's kind of like XRP is in a triangle. You could see it on my live streams as well. I talk about it. And like it's at the very end of its apex. So you know, it's right about the burst of the breakout. So you know, that could definitely happen. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. But I don't think that just the Coinbase effect or whatever, right? That's some bull, you know. Like the only effect I believe in is the Binance effect, right? The Binance effect, like yeah, Coinbase does move like tiny bits, right? It does move a coin, but you could already see like before when ETC was listed, it barely moved that as well. I think it was like a 20% or something, 20 or 30, I don't know. It wasn't anything big. And then you have like some coin that comes onto Binance, like Fetch, right, from ICO, and it's directly 5 times up. So yeah, that's kind of what's up with that. All right, guys. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies feed where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs and STOs. At the moment, just don't expect any ICOs or STOs from me. But that's an exception to this, guys, because we have seen what happened to Fetch and what happened to BitTorrent. So when I do see the next one, and you guys will probably see it as well, next ICO on Binance, and I say go for it, you know, go for it, because Fetch obviously did a 5x and BitTorrent did very well as well. So yeah, that's pretty safe, but obviously you do need to be very lucky to get into an ICO like that, because there was literally only the ICO was sold out within 22 seconds. Alright, so but you can try to get in there. The maximum you could put in there this time around was 3,000, but if you would have put in 3,000, that would have been about 12 to 15,000 right now. So that's good, right? So that's definitely something we would be happy with. So yeah, look forward to that. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me on DLive, which is dlive.tv/Pygoz. That's where I go live, guys. I don't go live on Twitch anymore. I don't think I will. Maybe, you know, it depends. But definitely, I'm going live on dlive.tv/Pygoz. The last 2 days, 2 days in a row, guys. So, you know, if you don't want to miss a live stream like that, follow me there. Also, I'm always tweeting it out and also putting it on Telegram. So yeah, both Telegrams will be in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button. And if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.